has the ball teed up. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend, a Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. And let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Another run here with Hall. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that'll set up 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
Took a little while for him to get his chance to be a full-time starter, but once he got that shot, he just never looked back. I mean, Mike, think, he's always had that powerful arm. He can push the ball up and down the field and make every throw imaginable. But that time he spent on the sideline, I think it ended up being a massive blessing in disguise. He was able to work on his game from a mental and technical standpoint with no pressure to play. And now he is reaping all the benefits.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's Gibson to return. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Jets offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time, Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the give, it's Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. They will run it over center with Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers now. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing Rodgers. And he's in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
He's got a man, it's Dobbs. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it, and he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. They get this to about midfield. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 3rd down and 4. Rodgers going up top again. Got his man at the 6. 17 yards that time for number 17.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Love to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Second and 7. From the gun, it's Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Reed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. First and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. To throw is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's
big opening up the middle. And he will score. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This guy's really in a zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks them and how we block them, because right now, one-on-one, it's just not getting the job done.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 3. And that'll set up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This returnable with Reed. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They go play action with Love. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Packers. Here's Love to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Love. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for a Malachi Corley, and it'll lead to a second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long for Rodgers. Looking deep for Lazard. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Here's Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Third down and 9. Love to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Returnable from the 17. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. the quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Jacobs to the 5-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Second and goal. The man in motion is Watson. One more time, it's Jacobs. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's got it. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. What a big play on 4th and 10. 68 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Rodgers going up top again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.